there, it's Sandra here at Huron Ridge, and today I'm going to talk to you about caring for your hanging baskets and planters after you get them home. Now when you come here to the greenhouse and you pick out a basket, it's beautiful and so lush, and I know sometimes our customers struggle with keeping them looking that way all summer long. So there's a few things you should know. One is all baskets and containers require fertilizer. There just isn't enough soil there for them to grow well without it. Slow release fertilizer is okay, it'll help, but there is nothing that will replace a water-soluble fertilizer. Miracle-Gro is a great option. We certainly have some here. If your baskets have petunias or calibrachoas in them, we really recommend you give Jack's Petunia Feed a try. It's amazing, and it'll make a substantial difference in your baskets. Here at the greenhouse, we water with fertilizer every single time we water. All of our baskets and plants get fertilizer on a daily basis. And we really believe that feeding your plants is an important part of having them looking healthy and great. So you have the option, when you're using a water-soluble fertilizer, you can follow the directions on the container and mix it to the concentration recommended and water them weekly with the fertilizer mixture. Or you can do as we do here, and you can reduce that concentration by about half, but water them with fertilizer water every single time you water. The nice part about that is you don't have to try to remember when the last time was that you actually watered your basket, fertilized your basket, because every single time you water, it's going to get a little drink of fertilizer, which is really kind of perfect. The other thing that you're going to want to do, just to make the whole process easier, is to use the same container every time you water. That way you only have to figure out the concentration measurement one time. So if you know that 1 scoop in your bucket is the right concentration every time, then it just makes it much quicker. Now I know for my baskets, I give them about 1.5 liters of water every time I water them. So I use a margarine container, it gives me 3 tubs of water, works perfect. They're going to drip through every time. That's totally okay. It's almost impossible for you to overwater a hanging basket if you're only watering it once a day. The other thing that's really important to know is that no matter how much rain you get, it's almost impossible for you to get enough rain to water your basket adequately. So even if it's rained, you still need to check your soil in your basket, just stick your finger on the top and see. And if it's not damp, then you need to water your basket. If you're going away, it's a little bit tricky. If you're going away for a couple days, you want to give everything a really good watering and put it on the grass underneath the shade tree. The moisture in the soil will help to keep some of the moisture in your basket, as will the shade from the tree will make a lot of difference. If you're going to be gone for a week, you probably need to have a friend come on over and water them for you, or your baskets just aren't going to do so well. If your basket does happen to dry out a little bit, make sure you give it a real good drink and leave it for about 6 to 10 hours before you expect it to perk up. It's going to take a little bit of time for those plants to react to that nice good drink of water. And if you have any other questions, come on over to the greenhouse and see us. We'll be happy to chat with you and give you some advice on taking great care of your baskets and planters this summer. Thanks so much for watching, and happy growing.